Hi everybody, I am coming to you today making soap. I am doing an eczema soap. I am making it for somebody who has eczema. There you go. Okay, just wanted to give you a quick rundown on some of the things that I'm doing. I'm going to bring you over here real quick to my area of my workstation. Just one moment, I will show you everything. Okay, so as you can see right here, I have all my oils. Everything's been blended, mixed, and already has been melted down. Here I have my Lye Solution. Now my Lye Solution looks a little interesting. It's really dark and thick because of the fact that I have made a special tea that I brewed just for eczema. One of the ingredients that I use in there is like chamomile and even chai seeds to make it very luxurious on the skin. Now next, these two little containers here. This is a mix of my milk and my honey and my oils that are going to be leaved into the soap. Here I have a mixture of turmeric, annatto seeds, some shiitake mushrooms, and as you can see, it gives off a really pretty red color. Here I have my titanium dioxide, my oatmeal, and I also have kaolin clay, which really helps with maintaining moisture. Here I have my spinach and seaweed with lemongrass mixture. Oh, and I also forgot to mention that I also put some gardenia flowers in here as well. And here is just, this is the mixture of oils that are being left in with a little cocoa powder. So it basically looks like chocolate poo at the bottom of this, but it's going to give me a really nice brown color. This one's going to give me a really nice natural green color. These are all natural colors, by the way. This should give me like a nice orangey reddish color. And then this one will give me a beautiful white color. So I'm going to take my oils, and basically once I'm done mixing my Lye Solution with my oils, I'm going to break up my my batch of soap, and I'm going to break them up into 4. So there you go. So right now, my oils are at 97, and my Lye Solution is at 102. So I'm going to take my Lye Solution, and I'm going to ladle it in gently so there's no splashing. Want to scrape out everything out of my container. That way all of that great tea that I made is all going to go inside there, as well as it being our Lye Solution. We want to make sure that all of that solution gets into our oil and blended really well. Alright, so here you can see my Lye Solutions at the bottom and my oils all the way up at the top. We're going to go ahead and blend these together till emulsion. Now I'm not trying to make this into a super solid soap right away because I am breaking up into different batches. So I want it to be very fluid. So I'll just be slowly blending. Basically, I'm trying to get a very light trace at this point. And it looks like I've reached my light trace. So now I'm going to add in my oils and milks. another one. Let's lighten it up a little bit. Just a little mix here and there. I don't want to go too crazy with the blending because of the fact that I have honey, and this speeds up what happens to it. So just one moment. Okay, so I separated all my batch. I got all 4 separated. Now what I'm doing is I'm hand mixing my dry ingredients. This is to prevent it from over solidizing too quickly if I blend it right away. So I'm just going to make sure that all of my soap batter is mixed with its dry ingredients properly, and then nothing's sitting at the bottom of the containers. So even though I'm not going to get a perfect white, it will get a lot lighter than what it is. Right now it's very murky and it looks kind of brown looking. I'm hoping that the annatto seeds will help to get a little griminess a little bit. Not griminess, but more like a texture, I guess. So you can see the one with the annatto seed is changing right away. You can see that red really coming out. Just have to make sure that when I blend it very, very well. Okay. And then here's my greens. It's not going to make too much of a difference on this because most of this batter is pretty greenish color. Oh yeah, look at that green. Now we're going to mix our brown, and the brown should have a real chocolatey color to it. And since I pre-mixed it in with oil, yep, it blends out really, really nice. It's a good chocolate color to it. I don't have to do too much mixing on that. Alright, just want to go back on that white again. Make sure to scrape the bottom. And now, since this is for the most part all mixed up, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get my fragrance oil. And I will be adding my fragrance oil into all of these batches right here. And the reason I put fragrance oil in last is because it does sometimes, not all the time, it can play on how the soap sets up. But this soap has a very strong odor to it because of all the natural ingredients. So I definitely want to make this fragrant to help with the smell that it brings. It's very strong. Okay, and I'm adding in Crafter's Choice Cannabis Cupcakes. I don't know if you can see that. Cannabis Cupcakes. Nope. I tried. Alright, so now once again I'm just gonna hand stir all this fragrance oil in, because I don't want it setting up too fast if I go to blend it. I want all of this for the most part to be pretty loose, pretty watery, so that I can do my my art design.
Hey, Mom.
Hey, baby.
Making soap?
I sure am. I'm recording right now, so don't step into my camera, okay?
Okay.
Love you. Alright.
Sorry.
Alright. Well, the fragrance oil doesn't seem to be messing with my soap too much, which is a good thing. And it has a very pleasant smell to it. It literally smells like cupcakes and cannabis. Okay, just scraping everything inside so we can blend. Let's start with our white. And you're gonna see it change color. It'll probably give me like a gray color, I'm guessing. Woo! You have to be very, very careful not to do splashbacks because that can be so dangerous. This does have lye on it, so I have to be very careful because that does happen sometimes. It just shoots back or jumps out of the cup. Just gotta spatula out all of my extra soap batter. And then we're gonna move to the next color, which is the red. I have to work quick because these ingredients can cause my soap to set up a lot faster than what I want it to. So I have to be very fast. Especially the more dry ingredients that it has in it, the faster it sets up. Alright, so that makes it finished for us. Okay, so I'm done with that. I'm just going to give everything a quick swirl. Make sure everything is still moving. We're still pliable to be able to move around. This is looking good. Uh-oh, our red is giving us a little trouble. I knew this would happen. And that's mostly because of the fact that this has the most ingredients in it. Is my red. So I'm going to bring our mold in. And we're going to go ahead and put down our red. You know what? I'm going to take out my separator. I wanted to use my separator, but this is setting up so fast that I'm going to make a huge mess trying to put my separator in. I wanted to do it in the, kind of like in the bucket swirl type of thing, but let's just get these out. This is what you call last minute flip ups. And when these flip ups happen, you got to work really fast. And you need to be able to work on your toes. We're going to make this kind of like a camo type thing. I mean, it is for a boy, so I guess it would work out. It just sucks that it's setting up so fast. Way faster than what I wanted to. But it's okay. Yep, that red is really starting to set up fast. I'm probably gonna have to do my swirl quickly before I lose my mobility to do so. So I better hurry up. Here's my swirling tool, and let's get started. All right. Toss that to the side to get cleaned up. Give this a quick tap. And let's continue. I'm looking for my spatula. Okay, so I got to the last bit of it. It was woof woof bitch, woof woof bitch, woof woof bitch. I'm sorry, my back's hurting me. Bitch and woof woof bitch. I can't control this. Woof woof. Fuck off. Woof woof bitch. Woof woof bitch. Oh Jesus. Woof woof bitch. Whoa. Woof woof bitch. Woof woof bitch. Woof woof bitch. Whoa. Fuck off. Woof woof bitch. I'm just trying to get the last little bit of wow, soap in the top of my mold, so that wow. So that I can get all the colors in there. This is why I'm trying to scrape out as much as I can of this red. Woof woof, bitch! Wow! Wow! There we go. Okay, so take all the scrapings on my glove. That's all those ingredients. There we go. And now I'm going to take the back of this spoon and kind of swirl this together. It looks like one big bloody freaking mess, which it is, but I'm gonna try to fix this. Okay, take the other half spoon, since this is setting up really fast right now. I'm just gonna kind of spoon it. Just gonna do the same thing. here. There we go. And the last little bit of soap, and just scrape that off and put it at the end. Sorry about the ocean sounds. I just realized I still had it on from this morning. That's for the kids. Okay, so there you go. Let me tip this over and you guys can see up front and forward what this eczema soap looks like. And I'll be back with embellishments. So I'm going to spritz a little bit of my blue mica dust on here to color the sides, just a bit. It kind of looks like spray paint, basically. Here we have our embellishments. Besides the blue that we airbrushed on, I'm going to put these little, they look like kind of like pearls. And spritz it with a little bit of rubbing alcohol. And I'll keep those embedded nice and beautifully. And this is what it looks like. That's the top of this soap. And I'll be back with another video for, I'll be back on the video for the second part, which is the cutting. And you'll be able to see what it looks like in the inside. Woof woof bitch, sorry. Woo! My back's hurting me. Woof woof bitch. And woof woof bitch. My Tourette's acts up. Wow. Oh, my back is hurting me. Woof woof bitch. So yeah, I just wanted to show that off so you can see all the different colors. It's wow, it looks pretty amazing. I like it. You can see the sides. Woof woof bitch. Wow, fuck off. Woof woof bitch. There you go. Alright everybody, thank you. I will see you in the next video. Bye. Woof woof bitch.